Hello and welcome. Here is Patricia Missakian from Akashic Records Institute.com and numerologist.com. If you've been watching our videos lately, I am going to welcome you back. And if you're new here, let me just step back and share how I bring these videos to empower you where you are. So every month we connect with the energy of the month for everyone that will be called to see this video here in numerologist.com. For that, I use my oracle deck, Sacred Crystal Codes. They are 33 crystal grids, and each one brings empowerment, a wisdom to support you where you are. So when I drew the energy of the month for this month of October, we receive the Sacred Crystal Codes of Union. So this is going to be a powerful month for you to ask and receive support, and for you to connect at a deeper level with the power of the group. Together we go far. And when I say group, like whatever group that you belong to, your community, your own, if you have your own community or if you participate of other communities, we have a group here, all of us that love and support numerologist.com. So this is the month to focus in union, and to work together, and to ask for help, and to offer help. So to support the Sacred Crystal Code, so once we got the month, which is the union, then I create for you weekly videos, and each weekly videos we look at a different aspect. Last week we look at the aspect of the numerology for the union, which is the numerology of 31. Today, what we are going to do, I drew a card from my soon-to-be new oracle deck, which is the Akashic Realm Messengers. So this new deck, they work together with us to support us in bringing the consciousness of fifth dimension while we are here in this beautiful polarity that is the third dimension. So I tune into you, and I tune into how can I support you this week, how this video can support all of us where we are. And so I drew the messenger. His name is Daniel Dankiel, and he is one of the teachers from the Akashic Realm Messengers Oracle deck, and he teaches the path of family. So when you bring this unity, he's inviting you to bring unity to your family. And when we talk about family, we talk both about your, the family that you know here in your life, and your spiritual family, or your colleagues or your community. That could be also your family. But specifically, when you're looking at your family members and your history, all your memories, your Akashic memories, there may be some childhood trauma, and there may be some pain, or also parental guilt or resentment in one way or another, regardless if you and your parents, or you and your caregivers, and you and your children. So he brings the energy of acceptance, which is the key in unearthly family, right? To bring individuals to learn to develop love and connection. So this is a very powerful week for you to look at, where you can strengthen your connection to your family, to those of you that brought you into this world, or it could be your children if you have children, family in general, however it applies to you. And Daniel Dankiel, he comes to support you. And he can also support you in shifting how you hold people in your family. Now, one very interesting insight, that I want to bring it to you. When I received these 44 messengers the beginning of this year, I not a very good artist. I can do like sculpture, but drawing is not my thing. So that was the thought, okay, we're gonna bring this into crystal grids, which is something that I love doing. But the energy, the messengers wanted to be represented as, you know, as artwork. And I have one student, she went through my Akashic training, and you know, her came to my mind, and I connected with her, and she loved the idea. So what we've been doing every week in preparing to launch the Akashic Realm Messengers Oracle deck, me and her will get together online, and I'll guide her through the Akashic Realm. So every time we get together, we connect with one messenger, we bring them inside the realm, and they share, you know, their energy with us. And then after that, she goes on to her drawing board, and she brings this the beautiful vibration of each messenger. Now, the interesting thing that I noticed is that every time a messenger would come, there was a lot of synchronicity to what was happening in my life. And on the day that the Daniel Dankiel, when the day that we connect with him, with this messenger in particular, I didn't connect the dots until then, but later I did, right? In that day, my husband had mentioned that we had a little family thing going on at that time, which was, you know, something with two family members, which we're not directly connected, but if that did not got resolved, you could have a toll in the whole family. And so that was very interesting and very timeless that we had this connection. So I got the chance to actually ask that question for Daniel Dankiel. And at that time, I received the guidance to actually get a mala, right? A mala just like this one here, a japa mala. It's 108 beads. And so he guided me to have that in my altar here and put the name of the people involved in the situation. And so throughout the next, I think it was like 90 days. And so for the next 90 days, every day when I would, you know, when I open my altar and I connect with my guides and I open the energy for the day for me, I would also do the Ho'oponopono. The Ho'oponopono using one of each of the malas. So I would do the words of Ho'oponopono 108 times. If you don't know what Ho'oponopono is, come on over to my YouTube channel, Akashic Records Institute, and look for Ho'oponopono. In my Facebook group too, Akashic Records Institute, we have an ongoing Ho'oponopono thread, which helps, you know, to shift that energy for you. And I also teach there what Ho'oponopono is. But you know, very shortly here, basically we say 4 words. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And by repeating those 4 words with a intention, it changes within you how you're holding the situation. And it also changes within everybody involved how they are working on the situation. So I did this, and then and the situation got resolved like magic. So it's very powerful. And I love that I got to have the opportunity to work with Daniel Dankiel and share this with you. So it's very simple. If there is any situation going on in your life with family members, you get a japa mala, right? And you put it in a special place in your house. You don't have to have an altar. And you write the name of the people. So every day for 9 days, you repeat the Ho'oponopono words 108 times. So I'm sorry, please forgive me. You wanted to get it out of, you know, not have it on your arm like I have it now. But basically you get the mala in your hands, and you're going to connect with each one. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Then you go to the next crystal bead, and you repeat this until you go all around. You can do this for yourself or for others. But you can, when you do this, call in Daniel Dankiel, call in Daniel, you know, connect with his imagery and call him, and I know this situation is going to change for you. So thank you for being here on numerology.com channel. If you're watching us through the YouTube, if you're watching us through the site, make sure to come on over to numerology.com site and look at my bio underneath this. This probably showing up for you as a blog. this video. So underneath, go into my bio, and there is a link for you that you can come. There will be always new things going on here at the Institute, but especially right now, if you're watching this before October 21st, we are launching this Kickstarter campaign. So come on over and check it out to get to meet the other messengers and maybe support us through this process. Hopefully you have a beautiful week, and I'm looking forward to see you next week. Bye-bye.